All right. Hi, guys. My name is Vanessa Young with Multiverse of Color. How are you guys doing?
Vanessa,
Very good.
nice to
How are
meet you.
you?
Nice to meet you guys. I want to ask Jack first. Thimbletack is chaotic. Love him. Love them, whatever. How did you find the balance between kind of being the chaotic comedic relief that you know you are, but also kind of like the grief that he's going through, the tragedy of losing his bestie, and like all of the changes that he's going through? How do you strike that balance? Because he's funny, but he's also chaos.
That's a really good question. That's a great question, and I think I have a great answer for you, actually. Um, an even greater answer. No, I'm kidding. Just your question was better than my. Your answer is this. I find that there's actually a pretty great and apparent similarity between comedy and drama, or comedy and horror, or comedy and anything dark. I'm not a big fan of jokes. I don't really like jokes. I like practical humor. I think that like this the character's tragedy is the audience's comedy sort of thing is funnier than somebody being like, well, I have a funny feeling that's not gonna work. Unless that joke doesn't land. We're there, it's funny. But I think for the most part, Thimbletack isn't really trying to be funny, and he really just has a message to get across. He's just really like a quick-witted son of a twist with a little bit of bad streak, and also a goblet full of a saucer full of secrets with a cosmic gumbo twist running down from his lips like a quick little baby. Anyway, he's a beef baby, and I love everything that there is to do about him. He's a gorgeous little sexy little beast, and I'd do anything to keep him on this planet.
Thank you for that. You're right. It was the better answer. I appreciate that. Olivia, as Calliope, we see her going through these changes, especially like the perception of who she is. Death kind of follows her around. She can see it. But through her friendship and her budding relationship with Simon, she kind of starts to go through these changes, kind of sees Mulgrath as more of who he is. How do you kind of go through those changes in that arc with her and kind of play that?
Yeah. I remember one of the first talks I ever had with Aaron about this, was like, I want, like, what redeeming qualities does she have? How is she redeemed? Because like when you play a character that's terrible, you want them in the end. Like you don't want everybody just to hate her. You want her to be terrible, but for some reason she's likable, and for some reason you still like her at the end of the day, no matter how many terrible things she does. And I remember him telling me kind of where she goes throughout the series, and it just intrigued me so much. And it was I knew it was gonna be such a challenge, because how can you like this person who's like killing people and being this terrible little creature? But somehow you do. Hopefully, I'm hoping that people do. But if I did my job right, you do, and you kind of feel for her in a way, and you really want her to find happiness, and you want her to find who she is, because I think her entire life she's kind of been told who she is. Being told she's bad, being told she is death, which she is. She encompasses death. But so I think this is kind of like Calliope's coming of age story in a way. Like she's kind of finally figuring out who she is, and all of that encapsulates that.
And all that.
Thank you
Yeah.
guys. I appreciate it.
Thank
Thank
you
you,
so
Vanessa.
much.